Okay guys, in this video we're gonna go into the listing, indexing, and keywords concepts to rank your product with PPC. These are some major concepts that you need to know if you want to scale your business, if you want to start your PPC campaigns. This is all about the PPC course. We already know that the listing is important and what it is, but what most people don't know is that it plays a huge role when positioning the product on Amazon. What does Amazon take into consideration when positioning a product instead of another one? Well, okay, it's all about indexing and the keywords. It's all about those words, okay? So what we're gonna see in this lesson is what we have to do to make Amazon positioning our product instead of the others. So the first thing that we have here is the listing, okay? So this is pretty much what people see, just in case that you don't know what a listing looks like. So we're just gonna go here on Amazon. So we're gonna go to Amazon and put a keyword, so we can just any listing, it's okay which one it is. So this is the listing, okay? So, and since it's the first thing that people will see, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, so either I like this listing or I don't like this listing. You know, it's like a 5-second thing. Whenever we see a product on Amazon, we're like, okay, so either I like it or either not, you know, either if it's getting my attention or not. So that's the first thing people see. It's just like the main picture at first, but when they go into, you know, the actual listing and they scroll down and they see the text, if the brand is not registered, maybe A+ content, just like this, and so they have more photos, as you can see. So this is the listing, okay? It's the first thing that people noticed. It's the first thing that people will see when they look for something on Amazon, okay? And the way we're gonna do this is that, I mean, the way we're gonna position our product, position our listing, is by indexing, okay? So that's the second concept that you need to fully understand when it comes to PPC, keywords, positioning a product, SEO, everything that has to do with that, okay? So Amazon actually links the keyword the customer is looking for with your product. So what this concept means is that Amazon actually links the keyword the customer is looking for with your product if it's relevant, okay? So what I mean by that and the way it works is that, so they're just gonna look, okay, let's just go back. So if I'm looking for bath bombs, okay, let's say that I'm selling, let's just guess I'm selling a bath bomb. So if a customer looks for a bath bomb, the way Amazon will notice that, okay, so if this is my product, a bath bomb, and someone else is looking for a bath bomb, the way Amazon is gonna link that is through my listing, is through my keyword. So if you notice, they all have bath bombs and all kinds of similar words, related words, synonyms, basically something that tells Amazon that, okay, this product is relevant to this keyword. So that's basically what indexing means, is that people, I mean, Amazon is actually links the keyword the customer is looking for with your product, okay? So that's how they do it. They're just gonna link both things, and you know, when they connect, then that's when you make a sale, okay? So yeah, that's the indexing concepts that you need to understand when you know, you're working on all this PPC, trying to rank your product. And so the next concept is gonna be the backend, okay? So let me just go back to this really quick. So the backend is basically the backstage of the show, okay? You know, when you go to a show and all you see is, you know, the lights and the actors and all that. So the back end, the backstage, is what you don't see. It's what's behind, okay? So that's pretty much what the back end on Amazon means. This is literally what I mean. Like, if you, this is the way I learned it, and you know, it's just easier to explain this, and you know, hopefully you guys understand it the same way I did. But it's, so if you go to the backstage of the show, all you're gonna do is, okay, let's see, okay, something like this, okay? So this is what you see, but this is what you don't see, okay? All the work behind, all kind of like the hustle behind. So that's pretty much what the backend keyword means. Amazon will have a part that, you know, it's right here, like this is what most people will see, but what people are not gonna notice is all the keywords that are behind on your Amazon Seller Central, okay? So everything you do this is from Amazon Seller Central. The backend keywords, it's literally a field on your Amazon Seller Central listing section that you fill out with keywords, okay? So what kind of keywords do I put in the backend? That's another question that I get a lot. So basically we're gonna put some keywords that may not fit in our listing. Okay, so sometimes, you know, if you're working on your keyword, and so let's say that this is one, this is your listing, so you know this is all full of keywords, but the way you're gonna do this is that, I mean, Helium 10 will give you all these keywords, okay, and probably you're gonna have around maybe 40-50 keywords all in here. Well, if you don't have space on your A+ content, which is, you know, pictures mainly, it's okay. That's what the title and the bullet points are for. So what kind of keywords you're gonna put on the backend are basically the keywords that are left behind, you know, because sometimes you don't have space, you don't have room for more keywords. So what you're gonna do is just go here on the backend keywords, fill up your content, and if you don't have any keywords left, I mean, it's okay, you might not need this, but if you have some keywords that you're leaving behind and you really don't want to, because you feel like these are relevant keywords that you may be able to rank for, this is where you put it on the backend. Also, put some Spanish keywords, okay? I mean, most of us sell in the United States marketplace, and there's a huge Hispanic community, okay? So that it's people that, so instead of bath bombs, they're gonna look for bombas de baño or something like that, which is literally bath bombs in Spanish. So everything, I mean, you're not gonna have that here, right? It's gonna look bad. Same in English, okay? If you have a keyword that may not look okay in your bullet points, just don't add it. Just add it in the backend. That's what it is for. Same with Spanish keywords, okay? There's a lot of Hispanic traffic, Hispanic communities that, you know, they just don't speak English. So the way you do this is by just set the actual Spanish list of keywords and filter them on Helium 10, and whatever, you know, it's the most relevant in Spanish, so you can just add it here, okay? That's basically the keywords you should be adding in your backend. So based on this, we will create our listing based on the actual indexing concept, backend concept, and you know the way we'll the way we're gonna get the keywords are from Helium 10. Okay, they're all gonna give us the keywords. That's the way we're gonna create the listing, our listing, so it meets Amazon priorities. Okay, so our job will be to gather all the relevant keywords of our product to, you know, make it visible to people so they can actually find it when they go look at it at Amazon. So that's gonna be our job. Okay, that's gonna be what we have to do, and this is the way you want to work your listing. Okay, this is the order of importance to make a great listing. So the first one will be the title and the image. Okay, well, so yeah, title and the image, those are your best bet. Okay, when you're starting off, have no reviews, you're gonna have, you know, a lot of traffic, hopefully off Amazon, but as well some PPC traffic. That's what you want. Okay, you want to have a great title, great image, because again, that's the first thing that people notice. Okay, that's the first thing that they see on your listing, so that's what you want. Okay, so on the bullet points, this is the second thing that you want to work on. Okay, these are the bullet points. It's normally 5. I've seen 6, even 7, but I just think that that's, you know, saturated. So just don't put, I mean, don't complicate yourself, don't complicate life. Just put 5 bullet points on your description. Then the back end. Okay, this is really powerful. Sure, I know that the A+ content is powerful as well, but what I've noticed based on my experience selling on Amazon is that the actual backend keywords is really powerful. There's also if you guys want me to make a video about it, I can do it. There's a tool on Helium 10 that's called Subject Matter. So the way that works is that I'm just gonna put a lot of keywords in there, and that's the backend on Helium 10 version. So that's kind of like the backend on Amazon, but on keyword, and it works pretty well. So that's what I said, that the backend is the third thing that you should focus on. And then we have the A+ content. So if you guys don't know what the A+ content is all these nice, good looking pictures that we have here all over the place. So they have 1, 2, okay, just 2 here. I guess that's their brand, Ingechi Bath Bomb. So yeah, these are pretty much the A+ content. These are just images that, you know, they're just gonna look better in your listing, if that makes sense. And then we have number 5, which is reviews and Q&A. Okay, so the reviews are gonna be this number. The more reviews we have, the better. Okay, we're looking for 4 stars minimum. There's like, I mean, if you have 3.5, that doesn't look as good. There's a way to, I mean, we should find a way to improve that. But our goal within the first month is just to put, you know, it's just to set that 4-star goal. Okay, and again, the more numbers we have here, 34, 50, 60, 100, 200, the more we have, the better. And there's a Q&A section here. It's really powerful. It's really convenient. When people, you know, they just ask questions, there's a section here where you can just answer their questions, customer questions, or you can just, you know, make up the, you know, come up with a question yourself. So it's really convenient. Okay, so it's, you know, if I have a question like, if this does these bath bombs melt, like what's gonna happen to them? Say if I don't find that answer here, that's why you can just leave a question. Okay, a question and an answer. It's literally how that's literally how it works. So yeah, these are the order of importance that you should focus on to make a great listing. And then we have and in terms of relevance, you know, in terms of how relevant are they, the main keywords will go in the title and so on. So basically the main keywords will be the ones that have the biggest search volume based on Helium 10, and those keywords will be the ones that are gonna go right here. Okay, so let's say that, you know, we're gonna have a list of about maybe 40, 45, 50 keywords, and the best keywords will be here. Okay, like the first maybe 6, 5 keywords will be here. Then the most, you know, in order, the most search ones are gonna be here on the description. Okay, and then sure, if you have a space on your product description, do it. But if you have A+ content, you're not gonna have that much space. If you have the ability to make a list, I mean, Helium 10 is gonna do it for you, but I like to do it, you know, on my own. Have a list with literally what's the first most searched keyword, and that's the first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, and go all the way until I run out of keywords, you know, because my product is, I want my product to be focused on in one niche, in one audience, that I want a product that actually speaks to one audience. Okay, that speaks a language to one audience. So I don't, you know, I'm not necessarily gonna have 200, 300 keywords. That wouldn't be okay. So in total, again, this is like the average. We're gonna have at least maybe about 30, 40 keywords, all the way up to maybe 50, something like that. And that's the way you're gonna set this up. I mean, so you're gonna put the keyword here, you know, the most important ones here, and then go to the product description. And we will give priority to keywords that are relevant for our product. Okay, so the way this works is that, so let's say that we have a keyword that says wine bottle cooler. So that's a high relevant, I mean, that's a long tail keyword. It's 3 words and then make a phrase. Okay, so wine bottle cooler, that means that a customer wants, I mean, the customer is looking for wine bottle cooler. They're being really specific with their choices, what they want. So that's a high relevant keyword. That's what we want. Okay, that's really exactly what we want. So instead, if we have bottle cooler, it's just not the same. You know, that's such a generic and broad keyword that I would call it medium relevance. So yeah, that's basically what I mean when I say we're gonna give priority to keywords that are relevant for your product. Okay, if you have any questions about this, just make sure that you join us for our Wednesday coaching calls. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.